CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video, and in today's video, guys, I want to do a little wrap up and review on season 62. So we're gonna get into this and more. If you haven't already, appreciate it if you do throw that code CHICKEN in the shop. It does help to support the channel. And also make sure to take a second and subscribe if you haven't already, because we are closing in on that 40,000 subscriber mark, guys. So that would be really cool if you could help us get there. So this is what we're working with. For right now. Now, I have been, it looks like, I guess what we'll start off is cutoffs. So it looks like the cutoff for 500 is going to be like very low, 23. I'm not even doing crazy good right now, and I'm almost top 100, which is kind of crazy. So if we go all the way down here to the bottom, you can see that it might even be high 22 would be the cutoff. Look at this. Wow. That's a super low cutoff, and I believe the reason for this is that Supercell, they have been making the similar mistakes in the last few seasons. So if we take a look at the tech tree, a lot of these problems seem to come at 5 and 6 ER. Mainly, one of the bigger problems this season was they put Seekers super early, and with nothing really able to stop them or slow them down. I don't know. We'll talk about Seekers more in a second, but the bigger problem was 5 engines and 6 engines. They all ended up just being cluster bases. So if we go down here, I don't know if these guys are going to be at 6 ER still, but yeah, and I mean, those bases, they were pretty well impossible to get any engines for a short period of time. Like I saw lots of you guys had, had lots of comments like, I can't even collect my chests. I'm going to have to park because I can't play the game because it's impossible. And I don't know why they keep doing this. But two things, I think the biggest takeaway from this season is we can't have defensive fizzle metas where it's almost impossible to get engines. The Seekers were kind of the double-edged sword this season because they were very annoying because they were very strong. And it made for kind of a weird meta where if you didn't pick Seekers, you would just lose to them. Like that was my experience anyways, like every 2 or 3 hits, like that's why I can't get ahead, because every time, it's seemingly every time that I lose, it would be to a Chinese Seeker player. And yeah, that was very annoying because it felt like no matter what I did, like, I'm not going to get as fast as of a time as Seekers would. And yeah, I mean, you got to pick your path and stay with it, and ultimately that's, your choice. But I don't know, it just seemed kind of unbalanced, I guess, if anything. So there was that, and what else was I talking about? The Seeker being a double-edged sword. It was kind of like you wanted to match them at some points because they typically didn't have as much defense, right? And you could actually clear engines, so it was like, yeah, you're going to lose, but you're also going to be able to collect chests to, unlock more stuff. So, I don't know, it was weird. It was a very strange season, kind of. Arguably my best season ever. But, I don't want to just say, oh, the season was good because, I did well. I still faced a lot of the same frustrations that you guys did. I mean, I was essentially in rank 24 the entire, last week and a half, whatever it was of the season, and was unable to make progress, which I'm sure a lot of you guys, felt the same way in ranks, 19, 20, and, trying to get to 21. So, yeah, kind of a weird season. In terms of tech, we did end up getting the troop health. I'll try playing a little bit more at the next chest when we get critters. Because, I mean, there's no top 500 to fumble. We've already made 2450, so this is just kind of playing for fun right now. Yeah, I don't know. It was, it had its good moments for sure. Like, I like the frustrating thing is I really like the final attack. Like, I like this, this current meta. It's really fun, and especially with speed serum, I love these as hits. I love these attacks. They're very fun to do. And especially with the tiny shock, you get to pick a couple defenses, completely shut them down. We've got the cryo bomb, then we got the speed serum. So lots of different abilities that we don't usually have on offense, made for some really fun and interesting attack strategies. But, you know, if you get seeked in 3 minutes, then it's like, well, you know, nothing matters. I could pull off the craziest best hit, you know, with these troops as I could, but it's, you know, ultimately I'm just going to lose in the end. This guy had an interesting base with the 2 grapplers. It was one of the first ones I've seen, 2 grapplers under the sky shield. It ended up not being so good because I was able to shock all the critter launchers outside those grapplers. So what ended up happening was, yeah, he was able to grapple some troops, but he wasn't able to farm up critter launcher critters. So by the time I got to the middle, I was able to just plow through everything. 2 speed serums, knocked it all out. And we didn't get hung up there. Typically what happens is you get to the sky shield at this point, you get hung up for a minute, and then all your troops underneath die. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we also have a new update coming. I'm very interested to see how the Mystical Monument leaderboard is going to work. I think that's kind of interesting. It's kind of weird, I feel like, to have a leaderboard for an upgrade of a, you know, of a, I don't even know what to call it, upgrade of a statue. It's kind of strange. I am hoping that we are close to the top of that. I mean, we should be. I was one of the first people probably to upgrade it fully to max. Just seems kind of strange to have a leaderboard simply based on that. But if we look at some of the top guys, I don't know if everybody here actually has a maxed out Mystical Monument. Hey, that's a cool skin. I need to get this. I gotta finish my Boom Pass, actually. Let's see. Yeah, see, his is only level 77. Only level 77. I gotta paint my... Oh, I don't have it unlocked yet. How far along in the Boom Pass am I? It is this season, right? I didn't miss it. Yeah, okay. So we still gotta get that. And when does that end? Let's take a look. The Boom Pass ends in 7 days. Okay, so we do have to get moving. We gotta make some... we can do that right now, I guess. We still got some time. But yeah, you guys let me know in the comments what you thought of this season. I feel like most people had kind of a negative experience. Maybe that's just me thinking that. I don't know. I think to describe this season, it had its good moments and it had its bad moments. And, you know, it wasn't totally unplayable, but I would probably give it a 6 out of 10 if I was to rank it. Because I feel like it did do a lot of things really well. But at the same time, it definitely had its really dumb, bad moments too. Like anytime where there's a point in the tech tree where defense so heavily outweighs the offense, you know, that's a problem. And I feel like they really need to solve that because it's very annoying. And it's annoying for players that don't use instant training. It's just as annoying for players that do use instant training. It's just not, I feel like it's just not a good player experience that, you know, that they want people to have. So yeah, I don't know the way to correct it. I'm not pretending like I'm up here knowing all the answers to everything, but yeah, overall it wasn't a terrible season, but it wasn't spectacular. It wasn't spectacular either. So that's kind of my take on it. I'm kind of in between. It had some good moments, had some bad moments, and yeah, let's speed this up a little bit here. Okay, Shocky over here, Critters over there, and Fizzle. Nice. So anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Just a little wrap up and review on Season 62. So I want to hear from you guys. Rate the season in your comment below and just give a little explanation on why. I'm trying to provide lots of feedback to Supercell. Doing this so that we can make for some really awesome Warship seasons and continue playing the game that we all enjoy. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. We'll catch you in the next one. Chicken out. Back.